Hi, my name is Alex Principal, and I am from uh, kind of southeast London, just inside the M25, technically Kent, a place called Orpington. And I currently work in a Baptist church. Before that, I worked in a Church of England church, and I've done youth work paid for about 6 years. The church I'm at the moment, we've got an 11 to 14s group and we've got a 14 to 18s group. And the 11 to 14s group is the one I'm going to focus on. And we usually get anywhere between 2 and 13 of them turn up. It's a bit random how many you're going to get each week.
Hi, my name's Emmanuel, and I lead a youth community of age 11 to 16 based over at Way, Wigan, called Live Free. We generally experience like behavioural challenges, whether this be kids with additional needs or kind of learning difficulties, or they kind of just struggle to sort of engage in different aspects of what we do.
Hey, my name is Will. I am a youth worker up in Bradford for a church, and we did loads of work for unchurched youth, which means we do loads of detached work, going out into the streets and meeting young people in the parks and wherever they may be. And we also do a few hangout and drop-in sessions as well for young people to come to. And Bradford as a city is sadly quite deprived, particularly the community that I work in. And it often gets quite overlooked. And so there's not really a lot going for young people. And as well, sadly, loads of young people come from broken families. And so a thing that we are seeing as a church is young people seeking validation. And sadly, another thing that we are seeing is gang culture. And so young people seek validation within these gangs. And so when we run these groups and run these sessions, occasionally we see that gang culture, that way of thinking and that way of living come into our sessions. And sometimes it can be quite a challenge and interesting, really, to handle those situations when they do arise. So that's kind of our context.
Hi, my name is Ali DeMay. I'm the youth coordinator at St Thomas's Church in Lancaster. We're based in the city centre here in Lancaster, and we have, both on a Sunday morning and midweek, we have roughly about 35 to 40 young people that come and hang out with us regularly. They're mostly church young people and whose families come to church, and they also bring their friends along as well. So that's the context of what we're working with. I've been doing youth work for 25 years now, so that's kind of the background that I bring as well to the work that we do.
Hi, my name is Mark, and I'm part of the team that lead a local charity called Cambridge and District Youth for Christ, and we exist to see young people's lives changed by Jesus. I've been there for about a year, but before that I spent 7 years as a local youth pastor in a church in Birmingham. And that's the context that I want to share some stories with you from. So we ran, as part of that, a open access Friday night youth group. It used to happen in a local school sports centre. And over the years, we had a number of young people who exhibited different challenging behaviours in that group. That ranged from being generally disruptive and not listening to leaders, to verbally bullying or pushing other young people. One particular occasion I remember very well was when solid wooden giant Jenga blocks were being thrown around the room and in fact at other individuals. So they are just some of the challenging behaviours that we experienced in that group on a Friday night in Birmingham.
Hi there, my name's Rachel Gardner and I'm a youth worker at St Luke's Blackburn. I'm a volunteer and St Luke's Blackburn is a church that's been sort of reopened recently on a housing estate on the Gallagher's Banktop area. Many of the young people that come to our youth work projects or our services don't come with parents or adults, they are unaccompanied and often their behaviour can be quite challenging. They come from often quite a chaotic backgrounds. I've been a youth worker for about 25 years and for 10 of those years I was managing a team of youth workers in North London where we were working with young people who were at risk of criminal exploitation or sexual exploitation. I've done a lot of schools work in my life, taking lessons, running open drop-in projects, and working in school environments like pupil referral units and places where there are panic buttons for teachers to press if young people's behaviour becomes too chaotic. So I have a range of experiences of working with young people to build healthy relationships and to help manage and control the environment they're in so they are all safe to flourish.